Hey guys, how is going? Welcome back into Zigzag channel. And yeah, following from yesterday, I have another deck guide video for you guys. So yeah, this one is a deck list that I've been playing on the stream today, and I really enjoy playing it so much. Like, Vampires really make a comeback, guys. It's working really well. I'm super happy how like the devotion list actually performed as well this time, due to like, before we always used to that, oh well, devotion is kind of bad because like you can't run heat wave, you can't run like a lot of tech card and stuff like that. But this deck actually turned out to be really good. I managed to like go back to rank 2 as well earlier today on the stream, and yeah, surprisingly like working super well. Like, I'm actually shocked like how they managed to like actually bring back Vampire. And yeah, the playstyle actually super fun as well. Very flexibility too in the term of like how like each card can do. And also thanks to like Regis Reborn actually like supporting the deck so hard that now you actually have like a short round, card that like can fighting against opponent sometimes, like when opponent bleed you and stuff like that, right? Usually like Vampire kind of weak in the short round, but like now thanks to like Regis Reborn, it's actually allow you to be able to like build him throughout like the whole game and then play him as a finisher, just like Gord, but like I would say like a little bit more balance and stuff like that. So yeah, as we're already doing this channel, we're gonna jump into some explanation real quick, and then I'll show you guys some gameplay. But before that, if you guys like the content that I make and want to support this channel, feel free to subscribe. And also, if you like this video, give it a like as well, will help my channel a lot too. Plus, you guys have any comment or anything like that, suggestion or anything, just write it down in the comment section below. I usually like read the comment section, so yeah, I will coming in and answer it for you guys. Plus, I'm also streaming too on twitch.tv/zigzagguy. So yeah, if you guys would like to like catch up my stream and watching some gameplay, I stream pretty much every day outside Saturday from 8 AM to 1 PM GMT. So yeah, come in and hang out with me, watching some gameplay. We just sharing the idea together, building like interesting deck and stuff like that. So yeah, I would do appreciate that a lot too. All right. Without any further ado, let's just jump into some deck explanation real quick here. This is gonna be a quick one because like mostly you just run a Vampire card, like super simple. We play a Blood Scent here because like thanks to this ability, right, it's allow you to basically be able to control Flatter with a 7 power, sorry. So it's gonna be pretty hard to remove. Outside like against Milva, obviously, like because that card is kind of like a dick. I actually really had that card a lot despite like we making a deck guy video yesterday, but like yeah, that card has so much like a range of removal. But usually most of the time like your Flatter gonna be survive in the game, and thanks to like this little ability, is allow you to be able to like control 7 power Flatter right away. So it will be pretty hard to remove. And other than that, just run pretty much all the good Vampire card, which we're gonna have like Regis Reborn, which pretty good for like a finisher in the end. Unseen Elder, pretty strong in like a long round scenario, especially when you play behind defender as well. Usually we're gonna play this card in a round 3, or maybe like if you're confident enough that like you can 2-0 opponent or like bleed opponent really hard, then you can play him in like a long round 2 as well. It's actually not a bad play. I usually play him with a Blood Scent Leader, which we have left, right? Like for example, if you have like Blood Scent Leader left in the end, and then you wanna like play Unseen Elder, you can put him down, put a bleed on something, and then like spread bleed around with like the Blood Scent, and then you will get value of Unseen Elder right away without have to like worry that like he will be getting destroyed or something like that in the future. So yeah, it's actually like pretty good combo to play together. Plus we have Crimson Curse and Dead Laugh. Of course, these two cards gonna like go together really well. You can also like separate them in like 2 rounds as well. Like maybe you want to play them in round 1 and then play like the other in round 2, or vice versa, because this deck gonna spawn a lot of Vampire. So yeah, Dead Laugh will always gonna like find a way to basically spawn a Crimson Curse like in like a long round, stuff like that. So yeah, Blood Moon gonna like be everywhere pretty much. So I do recommend like run both of these cards as well. And then there's gonna be Nakofar, of course, for the tutor, especially when you run Devotion, right? You can't really like run any other tutor, especially for gold card. So yeah, Nakofar will come in pretty handy. Defender also like very important as well, especially in long round 3. Like when you sure that like you're gonna be able to like get a lot of value out of like your engine, then playing defender at the beginning is actually gonna help a lot. Or maybe sometimes like you can run some engine to like debate opponent that like, oh, you don't have leader, so then opponent will feel like, okay, maybe like they can be greedy, try to like remove your engine later. Then like when they try to remove it, you slap the defender down, then they get surprised by it. It actually happened to like one of my games so that we play. It's super hilarious, and yeah, opponent struggling a lot by going through it. So Actually like pretty good surprise factor. And then we have Cardigan as well. Really good like card for, you know, proactivity, right? You put this card down, then it will spawn a Chimera, and then opponent will be forced to like interact with this card. If not, then you will get like kind of pretty much like 3 points every turn even, because like some of the games, especially when you have Unseen Elder, right, the cooldown go down like really quickly every time when you play a bleed card. So yeah, this is gonna be like a good card to get more value in the long run as well, kind of like force opponent to like interact with the card itself. And then Orena, right, this card, I'm just gonna say, we usually play this card in round 1, or like in any round that you not play Unseen Elder, or maybe in a round like you make sure that Orena gonna get destroyed or something, then you might like, you know, play her before play Unseen Elder, for example. But Orena, I don't usually like gonna play with Unseen Elder, and the reason is Unseen Elder kind of like remove the bleed in your turn, right? Especially when you play Devotion. So then Orena end up not gonna get value out of like that ability that much. So I would recommend like play her in round 1. This also going to be the card that help you secure round 1 as well. Since like, you know, usually when you play Vampire, you want a long round or like have opportunity to like bleed opponent in round 2. So yeah, get a control in round 1 will be like very important. That's why like Orena usually I'm gonna play in round 1, which you're gonna see in like the gameplay as well. I think like it's a pretty good card. Plus, it's mixed with Flatter pretty well too, due to like now opponent have to like interact with like 2 of like the tall unit, right? Because now they have to like choose between which one they want to remove and stuff like that. So be able to like overwhelming opponent with like a tall unit is actually like really good. So yeah, I do recommend like play Orena in round 1 in this one. And then we have Toad Brains, which is gonna like removing 4P unit and stuff like that when you want to like, you know, remove it quickly. Then Parasite. So this card I just add in not a while ago, because like at first, like we kind of like experimenting with Gale, right? Which you guys gonna see in the gameplay too, because like I didn't have a gameplay with the Parasite. But after like, you know, we do some gameplay and then look at like the conclusion, I feel like Parasite is still better than Gale. But if you guys would like to play Gale, it's actually not a bad idea too, because like technically the card is pretty cheap now and you can get like a pretty good value if opponent play like pretty high base power. But due to like the current matchup right now, like you're gonna face a lot of like no unit matchup. So Parasite will actually gonna work better than Gale at this scenario, due to like you can just boost your own unit, right? Protect them from like being destroyed and stuff like that. So yeah, it's kind of flexible. You guys can still like run Gale if you want to, just swap this card out and run Gale instead. But I would still recommend probably run Parasite still better. Plus like sometimes you can like remove 6 power unit right away as well, which this deck might struggling a little bit to do that. So yeah, I think like this still gonna be a better choice over Gale in the long run. But again, you can just like switch at any time. And other than that, it's just a bunch of bronze card, which this is not fixed at all. You can actually like switch anything around as much as you like, depend on like, you know, how many provision you have left. But on the gold card, I would say that like run exactly like this will be a great idea. But on the bronze card, you can pretty much switch everything around, depending on like which one you prefer. But Flatter is still really good. Like this card carries us a lot, especially in round 1. So I would still recommend like you guys keep this card in to the list. But everything else you can switch around depending on what you want. You can run like 2 NL Conqueror, for example, cut Broxa out or something. Like that's depend on like which one you prefer in the end. So yeah, that's pretty much a deck list. It's pretty simple. Try to like win round 1 as much as you can, so then you have like choice between bleed round 2 or like go for long round 3. Usually like long round 3 will be like your bread and butter, but you know, sometimes like bleeding opponent is pretty good too, especially when you know exactly what they're gonna play, right? Or like how strong they can perform in like each round. So yeah, depend on like which one you guys like can choose. But round 1 is very important. Just get round 1 and then you're good to go, pretty much. And yeah, don't afraid to play Orena too in round 1, because like she actually is supposed to be played in this way in this list. So I would recommend like you guys do that as well. Alright, without further ado, let's just jump into some gameplay real quick here. Hope you guys enjoy it. And I'll be back again tomorrow, probably with an hour list. So yeah, we'll be see you guys again tomorrow. Enjoy the gameplay, guys. Don't forget to subscribe too if you guys like the content that I make. And I'll see you guys again on the next one. Bye bye. Have a good fun. Oh my god. Yeah, I think like control deck, I feel like Milwa probably gonna do like really strong here. Like they're gonna do like super good against us, man. Like if we face Milwa, it's gonna be like yesterday game where like I play Milwa against Vampire, where Vampire stand no chance at all against like this deck. It's just so like terrible. Yeah, the necessity is everywhere, right? I kind of expect that, to be honest. Play against like Milwa deck has been like a pain. Yeah. Yesterday deck that like I built, like the video like did pretty well as well, and I already expected like, yeah, it's gonna be like pretty terrible to fight like any of this deck. Am I right? So yeah, we'll see about that. We'll see about that. But yeah, I do expect it to happen that way. I actually do expect that like it's gonna happen that way, man. Which is gonna be sucks. It's gonna be really sucks. It's gonna be really sucks. Don't need it loud right now. We can get it out. Haven't encountered any mirror. I see. I did better with a Dead Wish against that. Yeah, I think Dead Wish gonna probably perform better. But we're gonna try like Vampire first because we haven't played yet, like yesterday. So I will try like Vampire a little bit. We'll see how it goes, and if it doesn't really go that well, then it's okay, right? Like we can like switch on to like something else, basically. Obviously, we have like a lot to try, but like if like overall matchup today is gonna be like Person Strike or like Milva deck, then we can move away from that and play something else instead, which is like not a bad thing, you know. Don't really mind it. I should have played this card back row actually, so that, like we can mitigate the bomb that we get from it. Yeah, should be done that. Like actually should have done that. Yes, okay. Right, it's pretty good. Dear one, don't make me feel as filthy as playing a heat wave with no unit Marduk. I know! The deck that I played yesterday was actually pretty filthy. I do agree on that 100%, man. I feel like the deck that I played yesterday was actually pretty filthy. That was actually like pretty bad. Like it's feel bad basically, like playing that deck against like other people. I'm not even joking, but I feel like that's probably gonna be the way to go because like I feel like CDPR didn't aware of that, you know. Like I feel like they actually like didn't aware of like this issue that much. That like Milva like they're gonna introduce is gonna be playing in like you know, not necessarily like a movement support, right? It's more like just no unit, pretty much. I feel like we all can agree on this. It's pretty much just a no unit, basically. And yeah, I think like as we all can expect here, I'm sure like what's gonna happen here now is gonna be it's gonna pretty much like be a trap list, right? This one, since like they commit like all this card in round 1, this is probably gonna be a trap, I assume. Or maybe not. I don't know. Might be wrong. Might be wrong on that. But yeah, we definitely need to win round here. That's like very important.
We shall drive the ape men into the sea.
I can play Arena round 1 because like I'm not planning to like play Untitled Chapter in a round in Arena anyway, since like they kind of like counter each other what they're supposed to do. Like Untitled Chapter will force like the bleed to proc, right? So then Arena not gonna get like value from bleed if like all of them are like proc away. So we have to like play them in like a different round, which I kind of like that a lot because like at least like you have Arena or like Unseen Elder in like one of the rounds to basically fighting opponent in terms of like point overall. So I'm actually like kind of like that a lot, technically. Right. This should get us round 1, I assume, and I probably have to bleed him, right? Since like this deck probably play trap, I think. But I might be wrong though, because like the leader is kind of weird. Why would you play like this leader in like this one if they're gonna play like trap? Or maybe they don't care, maybe it doesn't really matter, I don't know. I'm kind of concerned about that a little bit too. Because like technically like Vampire did better in a long round, right? So if we actually bleed him and it's a fail, then like round 3 gonna be a problem. Or maybe like Regis might help us like secure the win. I'm not sure. We'll find out, I guess. We'll find out pretty soon, I think. But yeah, I feel like I'm probably gonna bleed him a little bit because I feel like this is probably a trap. I might be wrong, but we'll find out. We'll find out. But yeah, we're definitely gonna bleed him a little bit here. I think like that's a correct like line to take. Absolutely. Okay, not exactly what I wanted to see here with the hand, but like whatever. But yeah, how you guys doing though, by the way? Do you guys like, you know, enjoy like the patch so far, or like you just feel frustrating with like Milva pretty much? I feel like Milva needs to be hotfixed. Like I'm genuinely think that she needs to be hotfixed. Like I'm quite sure like yeah, it probably have to be like that. I can't bleed though. This hand is bad right now. I mean like I would want to bleed. Maybe I can just play this and we keep going for a little bit more. But like my hand is really bad. My hand kind of sucked dick. Alright, I'll keep going. Just frustrated. I'm sure people will start spamming Renovate too. Yeah, Renovate is also like another thing that like I can see like be such a pain in the ass as well to deal with. Oh god. So it's a trap. Oh shit. Okay, yeah. I want defender or that. But yeah, none. This is really bad, basically. Alright. Not much I can do about that. I might go all in this round if we've actually like forced to like be like that, basically. But hopefully like that's not the case here. Alright, we keep leader for round 3. Since like I'm gonna draw into this anyway, right? So if he spawn like more unit, then we get more value from that. Yeah, we win. GG. Ah, suck my dick, dude. Suck my dick. Oh my god, dude. Suck my dick, man. Trap list. Like yesterday, I wasn't getting any impact, right? Because like I was playing like a movement Scoia'tael myself. But yeah, now like I feel it now, right? Like after you facing them, like oh my god, like this is like annoying. It's obnoxiously like annoying, basically. I've been playing Jackpot, and I can keep up round 1 to even bleed easily with opponent pushing. Yeah. I feel like Jackpot like now has like just such a pretty good range, like with King's Beggar. Which I'm too happy though. Like I think King's Beggar was like one of like the cool character like I like a lot in like Witcher 3. And I like that like to see like him actually like perform well in the game as well. Like that's some like cool shit, man. That's some cool shit right there, dude. I do like that. I do like that. That is pretty good. I'll be trying the Reckless as well. I think like this list is not bad. It's just like okay, well, will you face like if you're fenced against like no unit, right? Then you're gonna struggle. But I definitely gonna be sharing these links too if you guys want it. I think this is really fun.
A hard road, hasn't it?
I do enjoy this list a lot actually. Hey Tommy Boot, what's up, dude? And also Gang TV too. Good to see you guys, man. How y'all doing? Oh god, Sunflash is on. Well, seems like you want it. Alright, here we go. Swing. Sunglasses on. This miscalculated, so it's fine, not gonna lie. I know, right? I mean, it's pretty hard to calculate, like, you know, the point that like, it generated and also the point you lost, like, when there's like a bleed around. So, like, yeah, I can kind of like see opponent like struggling on that a little bit. But yeah, we're good now. And yeah, I'll have to say that like it's actually pretty satisfying like to play Vampire and actually like, you know, see it perform like pretty well. I do like that a lot. Gangster from Thailand. and like, do I wear this sunglasses and make me look like a gangster? I feel like not really, but like maybe. Oh god, you gotta spend 9 coins to kill it? Okay. Sure, mate. It's pretty good. It's not bad, it's not bad. Alright, so we put bleed on this, and we play Gales, right? Kill that. Nom 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 nom. Easy nom, right? Easy nom nom nom. Very delicious.
No, dwarves do not qualify for childcare tax relief.
Delicious, delicious. See that? Let's get bleed going for Mr. Regis. Zigzag Yakuza confirm. Gangster, Yakuza confirm, Yakuza confirm. I mean, like, if I have like if I want to become Yakuza, then I have to have tattoo, basically. You're gonna need to have like a tattoo for your Yakuza party. Otherwise, like you won't become Yakuza, man. You won't become Yakuza yet until you have like it's not really a tattoo, like they call it like iresumi in like Japanese. Like tattoo and iresumi is kind of like different, I feel like. I mean, like they look the same, but like in terms of like, I don't know how to explain, like spiritual or something like that. That's what they call. Not really know like a proper word of that. Wait, did we win on even? We did, huh? That's pretty good. Wow, that's actually like really nice. So we actually did win on even. Fantastic. Okay, let me think real quick then. Okay. Fullback piece tattoo, yeah. What's up to me? Tailbot was playing Incubus in Vampire for body to bleed. That's actually pretty smart. That actually pretty smart. Wait, that legit 5 hit. The issue will be though. The issue that I have will be that you still have to like face no unit, right? And no unit. Usually they're not gonna have unit in the graveyard anyway. But yeah, that's actually like that's legit pretty smart play. That's a 5 hit, I would say. I actually like low key like pretty like that. That's a 5 hit, dude. That's a 5 hit. The day Vampire could be uneven. Yeah, I know, right? What a day. Can you do Picora laugh? No, I can't.
Wag your tongue to anyone who feels so.
I don't even know how he laughed. I legit don't even know how he laughed either. I don't think I can. Five Tailbot. I like the new Hensel. It's fit perfectly in the deck that used with mobilization mastery. Yeah, I haven't tried it yet too. Maybe tomorrow, like we're gonna try an R. I think like that's my plan. Like, my plan is like to try like one faction per day, and then like make a video like at the end. That's kind of like what I plan to like do. But obviously like we have to see like if we can achieve that or not. But like that's like what I kind of like try to do. But yeah, I might do that. That sounds like pretty good, actually. And you guys might confuse like why am I playing Orena like this round? Because like I don't want to play Orena in the round that we play Unseen Elder, due to like they counter each other. Unseen Elder will remove bleed from opponent board, right? By like dealing damage, so like Orena doesn't get like value from it. That's why like we have to like play them separate round. Witchfinder is pretty slow, so I don't mind that. They're here. I can put another bleed on, right? So okay, let's say that I put another bleed on here. I will lose like a little bit point on Unseen Elder. Would it be worth it? Because like, I can spawn this, but I guess I plan to play this as well anyway next turn. So this might be fine. When I will become a 5-head, like my hero Tailbot. You might get in a way, then I guess, yeah. Tailbot was only like 3-head in the master, sadly. I think no, I think like he's not like he's not like he bad play or something. But I think like he bring the weaker version of the deck to the tournament. And that's probably like what happened. Because like I not necessarily think that like he actually like you know like did a bad play or something like during the tournament in like the Gwent Master. It's just that like I think he bring like the weaker version of the deck itself. I feel like I think like he can bring like a better version overall, but like he decided to like bring, I think like he bring like did he bring pincer maneuver too, right, to the tournament? Instead of like inspired seal. Yeah. I think like he bring like the weaker version of the deck itself. It's not that like he play bad or anything like that. It's just that like I think like the deck like during the Gwent Master is pretty clear. Like we know like which deck is stronger than the other. I feel like this is like, you know, no contested. I think like we all agree. I'm sure like we all agree on this part. That like he bring like he legit like bring like a weaker version of them all. And that's kind of like what happened, basically. Is he gonna like pop leader? Yes, do it. Good job. Okay. So okay, let's think real quick here. Probably not, right? Like we probably don't play like not play him here. Yeah, it's not correct. It's fine. He will lose coin by half. He will lose coin by half, and yeah, we still have last say basically, so it's still fine. Like Regis still like pretty huge. Should be fine here. Scale don't get to defender anyway. Yeah. I know it's kind of weird. I think he forgot. I think he forgot about that. I know, man. I know. It's pretty weird, isn't it? I think he just forgot. I think he just forgot about that, man. I know, like that play is like freaking weird. I might not need that laugh anymore. Let me think. Because like, it's a short round here, and like whether a short round is kind of bad. But like all this kind of sucks too, I guess, overall. The only good is probably like Necrorat. Necrorat is the best one. No, Necrorat, sorry. What is it called again? This thing? Opponent DC. Regis Giga Chat. Yeah, Regis is like huge. I think this deck doing pretty okay outside like facing Milva. Like we struggling the most against Milva so far, but like any other matchup we actually doing pretty good. I have to say. Yeah, Fledder. What's it called? I would probably prefer Fledder over Deadlab right now in my hand. But looks like we might get free win here, for what I see. Do we? Free win? Easy. I mean, we win anyway, I'm pretty sure, this matchup. Seems like we forced a lot of card out of him last game. Nice. Alright, let me share a deck list then, in case like you guys want it. But yeah, so far, the deck is pretty good. Even don't face like freaking Milva. Even don't face like movement, man. Please don't be movement. Please just be some other deck, man. I just want to face other deck. Thank you. This will be the first time we face Skellige. I'm not even joking. We play around combined today, right? Today I think we played like 6 games already, and combined with like yesterday, I think like around like 8 to 9 games. Probably more than that, but like this will be the first game we face Skellige, chat. This will be the very first game we face Skellige, okay? Which is very interesting. The very first game facing Skellige today. Very interesting, am I right? This hand's okay. We have a lot of cards to spare, basically. A bunch of bronze. Not bad. Right. Let's do it. I have no idea. I have no idea to play optimize. Play with New Cyrus. Is it meant to be used with Olaf? I think like for what I see people use so far is just like self-damage card. So like you have like Luke Gauze, you have like a bunch of things like do self-damage, and that's what we be like what I see so far like people been using with. But yeah, I mean like not. Oh shit, I don't have like, man, fuck, missing Phase of Blood. That's kind of hurt. Maybe just play Defender. We'll be fine here. I need to stall. Like maybe this is fine. We'll open with this first.
We shall conquer this.
We need to stall him for like a couple turns.
Countless others.
But like I think like one of the ideas like I have in my mind is to play with Melusine. I think like Melusine is massive. Since like you know you self damage like yourself, right, every time when you spawn a rain anyway. And like if you stick on the board for like very long time, then you will self damage by a lot, technically. And that's kind of like what I like. I think like I like that a lot. I might Defender this round. I know it's kind of weird, but like I can't really play anything right now with like this. I can put this 2 card down. Hopefully they survive, maybe. It's kind of like stretching a little bit here. Not very good to be honest, but like Defender kind of important later. Defender kind of like very important later. So yeah, I'm kind of concerned about this a little bit. Having last save would be great, but I don't think like that like Regis will get effect by like that much unless like this like play like Heat Wave, right? Obviously like, if like they Heat Wave like around the corner, then okay, well that's kind of sucks, but we'll see. What beyond? Okay, he's gonna do it. Oh no, that's fine. Don't mind that actually. Okay. That's not bad. With Blue Boy too. Yeah, you can play with like Blue Boy Lugos. You can play with like the Melusine. You can play with like what's it called? Veteran, right? Like Chosek Veteran. You can play with like like even play with Artist is not bad. You know? If you control Artist like very early in the game, right? And then like obviously like every card you play gonna get damage, but then you can just use Cyrus to heal like one by one by each turn, which is actually not a bad idea. Like the idea where like Keenan Pai made yesterday, actually I think I like that a lot. I think like that's actually like a pretty like legit good idea, in my opinion. This should be enough, right? Am I Papega? No, I'm not, right? Yeah, this should be enough because like I don't lose point on like this bleed basically, since like it's gained 1 by 1 each. So we didn't get last say. That's interesting. Alright, might bleed him a little bit this round. Just keep bleeding the ship, making opponent underestimate you will win the game. Just keep bleeding like the Veil ship. Show dominance, asserting dominance or something. Oh my god. Just show like how 5-hit we are, right? Just keep bleeding the card that have Veil. This might come in handy, but I actually have no idea like how handy it will be. We might see Defender, we might see like a Veil unit. Like the Raider, right? Something, that's what they call. The lady with like the head. Maybe. We should mulligan more though. I need to get Regis in my hand by round 3 anyway. Yeah, there you go. It's pretty good. I'm glad you knew I was joking. Yeah. I mean, like sometimes like the joke is pretty obvious, man. I mean, sometimes like obviously I don't get a joke, right? You know, language barrier and shit. Or like sometimes like maybe I'm not like I'm kind of like in like a serious mood, maybe like sometimes it happens, you know. Sometimes like I'm kind of like in a serious mood, and that can happen. I might play this, even though like I think this card is really good for round 3, but I might play this card because like it's technically a 2-point carryover on Regis as well. So yeah, I think we do it. Imagine Bleeding Veil. I mean, I did that though. I did that before. I did so much shit on Veil, man. It's just hilarious. I did Bleeding on Veil. I did what's it called? I did Lock on Veil one time, only one time. But like I did multiple times, like try to spy a Veil. Like that's so stupid. I did it on accident. It's just like so funny. Right. Duke. Dude.
Take care of your blades and they'll take care of you.
Take care of your blade and they'll take care of you. Okay. Wait, that's not enough, dude. Oh no, wait, it's enough, it's enough, it's enough. It's enough, it's enough. Is he no? Is he no? Oh god. Bruh, you have one charge on like the heal. On like the boost. Yeah, there we go. I'm like, is he no? Yeah, it's enough, it's enough. I'm actually kind of panicked for Mr. Opponent a little bit there. I'm actually super panicked on Mr. Opponent. Oh my god. Alright. So I have this. I might keep it. I guess, I mean, I still play for 6 points, which is not bad. Technically. What am I missing? We're missing that love. I kind of want this, actually. This card's pretty good. Might not need this. Since like most of the card is pretty small power anyway. Nope. Yeah, there we go. It's pretty good. Coral. Okay, cool.
And the end.
Okay, let's think real quick. I guess like the best choice probably gonna be open with this first still. Yeah, looks like that, looks like that. It's a pretty good distraction, basically, this card. I kinda like that. Obna was trolling with waiting so long to use the shard. It would be funny if he didn't use it. I think he just noticed it in the end. Because yeah, it would be pretty weird if he doesn't use it. You know? Like, why did we wait so long for that? I'm sure like he just realized like at the very end that like, oh shit, yeah, I have shard. Because like, I mean it's kind of obvious, to be honest, I would say.
Looky here.
Verna? Oh no, we're gonna use 2 leader shard maybe. Okay, Verna, fair enough.
Stand before the Queen of Skellige.
That's hurt a lot, but like, yeah, it's okay. It's okay. Not much I can do about that. Sadly. It's fine. So we're missing Dead Love, which is kind of sucks, right? Since like I can spread like them into like between each row. That's like kind of sad about that. Oh god, dude. God. Oh my god. Yikes. You hate to see that. You hate to see that, man. Alright, this is a real unit too. It's pretty good for us. Ugh, yikes. Okay, Orina have to go first. She's pretty good distraction, so we're definitely gonna be play Orina first. Yeah, just distracting opponent to kill her. Due to that, like Unseen Elder later gonna like actually like make Orina bad. So yeah, we're gonna go with her right now. Here. Just like distract opponent, like okay, yeah, oh, kill Orina if you want to, because like, she's not gonna do much like later once like we put this down. Also, like I should be playing this as well, actually. Okay.
God save us. He's a man.
We'll play this first. We'll play this first, and then we'll play that. So far, we're dodging the things pretty well too. Okay. So we'll play this. I'm surprised he couldn't kill her or something. Was I mistaken or something? Bloody go. Okay.
Women, children, elders.
They will play defender, I reckon. So actually, she survived, huh? I'm kind of surprised by that. Yeah, play defender now. Then next we'll play Unseen Elder. We'll play leader charge. More far, okay. I can kind of wait, right? Leadership. I mean, like, I guess it depends on like how long he survived here. Actually, okay, never mind. I think we should use it. Utilize it now while we can, I guess. Probably correct. Yeah, utilize it now while we can. Yep, it's pretty good. Yeah, defender is pretty good here. He actually underestimated like my defender. I guess maybe he thought that like because I play Orina without defender to protect it. So then like I don't have defender. And yeah, oh boy, how wrong he is. How wrong he is, man. Oh boy, how wrong he is. Am I right, chat? Well, looks like an easy win to us, guys. Oh my god, not even close here. Vampire reigns supreme. Get fucked, dude! Get wrecked, son! Oh my god. So much point. That is so good. That is so good. Oh my god. Actual vampire value right there. That is really good. And we're rank 2. Poggers.